Good day, guys. This is 1stusFx, and you're welcome to 1stusFx Academy. So, in this video, we're going to be teaching you market structure. Market structure. Now, market structure is the foundation of what it means to be a skillful forex trader. It is a basics, is the foundation. If you don't understand what a market structure is, how it is formed, you find it very difficult to read price action. Now, understanding market structure helps you to answer three major questions. Number one, where is price coming from? Number two, where is price currently? Number three, where is price going to? Now, there are three types of market structure we have. One is the uptrend, second one is the downtrend, and the next one is the ranging market. Market is in consolidation. So let me give you an example so you get it. Now, every uptrend is characterized by higher highs and higher lows. So let me give you a pictorial example. So the market starts from a low, makes a high, then it makes a higher low, and then makes a what? A higher high. This is a practical example of an uptrend. It comes from a low, makes a high, makes a higher low, and then makes a higher high. Now, for downtrend, it's the opposite. So it starts from a high, makes a what? A low, makes a lower high, and then makes a what? Lower low. And then the trend can just keep repeating itself, and so on and so forth. So this is a practical example of a downtrend. Now, when it comes to a ranging market, which is the market is consolidating, it usually just makes highs and lows. So there is no definite direction. It's not making new highs or new lows. It's just within a range. So we call it a consolidating or ranging market. So these are the only three phases or structures you will see in the forex market. So what it tells you is, take for example, let's use uptrend. We'll be using uptrend most of the time for our examples. Okay, so let's say the market starts from a low, makes a high, then makes a what? A higher low, and then a higher high. Once a higher high is created, you know the next thing the market should do is to create a new higher low, just like this. After a higher low is created, you already know right now, because the market's in an uptrend, the next thing should happen is what? Higher high. The next thing should happen, higher low. The next thing should happen, higher high. The next thing should happen, higher low. The next thing should happen, higher high. So understanding market structure helps you understand what the market is currently doing, where it is going to. I hope you got that. So whenever you come to your charts, you have to always ask yourself, what is the current market structure? Now, there are different time frames in the forex market, and you want to use higher time frames to determine the market structure. The best time frames to use to determine the market structure are from the 4-hour time frame, the daily time frame, the weekly time frame. Now, if you want to come to lower time frames, let's say you're a scalper, the lowest time frame you should get to determine the market structure or to determine the current trend is the 1-hour time frame. Anything below the 1-hour time frame will not give you sufficient information on what price action is doing. But the best time frames, 4 hours, daily, weekly, and monthly. I hope that is clear. So take for example, let's look at practical examples. This is a 2-hour time frame. So clearly you can see that the structure of the market here, is what? Consolidating. So you can see it doesn't have higher highs and higher lows. It's just within this range. So this is an example of a consolidating market. Now let's look at an example of a downtrend. So this is an example of a downtrend. So you see it starts from this high, makes this low, and then makes a what? Lower high, lower low, and then we see some bit of consolidation here for a while. I hope you can see that. And then finally price breaks out to this low. So you can clearly see that the market keeps making what? Lower highs and lower lows, which is an example of a downtrend. Now, Let's look at an example of an uptrend. Okay, so this is an example of an uptrend. So as you can clearly see, from here, the market starts from this low, creates this high, makes this higher low, makes this higher high, makes this higher low. So you can see this low is what? Higher than this low. So this is a higher low. Then the next high we have is this higher high. I hope you can see that. From here, the market prints a new higher low, prints another new higher high. So you can see this high is higher than this, right? Now you may be asking, why do not use these lows? Because these, you can see clearly that this low was created from this higher high. So you want to pay attention to which high created which low and which low created what high. And that's how you mark out highs and lows from the higher time frame. I hope that was clear. So if you have any questions, please, you can drop them on the comment section. Make sure you like this video. I hope this was very clear. So this video is just based on market structure. I'm going to drop other videos as well to help you understand price action. So till I see you again in the next video, this is 1stusFx.